afternoon again.
大家下午好。
So, of course, last week I met with so many amazing leaders and future leaders.
那我刚才有说，我上周有跟很多就是领袖，还有以及未来的领袖们见面。
And since I am here for you, I asked most of the people, what would you like me to talk about when I'm on stage?
那因为今天我要来到现场，我就有问这些领袖们，你们希望我到现场以后，希望让大家分享什么呢？
And the majority of the people asked me to say and talk about the story of who is New Life and what is SomaDerm and what are we about, how we started. So I'm here to talk about the story.
大部分我上周见面的都说，请说这些故事吧，就是关于就是 New Life 是谁，然后 SomaDerm 是什么，还有我们是怎么样一切开始这个很棒的产品的。他们要我分享这些故事。
And of course, about the hero SomaDerm.
那当然就是一定要分享 SomaDerm 的故事。
So 30 years ago, I was going to university in California to study architecture.
那30年前，我要去加州的大学攻读建筑。
All of a sudden, after a year and a half, I got a phone call from my father telling me, "Hey, I need you to come run this nutrition store."
但是大概念了一年半载以后呢，我爸爸打电话给我说，你可不可以回来，可以帮我一起经营这个营养食品店。
I need to go back to Lebanon and take care of your mother and brothers.
因为我爸爸必须要去黎巴嫩照顾我妈妈和弟弟。
So I felt very excited.
那我觉得还蛮兴奋的。
I got in my little car and I drove to San Francisco.
我就开着我的小车开到旧金山去。
And I walked into this little shop and I was confused. There's so many products around. I didn't know what to do.
那我来到店里面以后，其实我觉得有点困惑，因为店里面有好多的商品。
And as people started coming in and asking me questions, I really felt embarrassed. I didn't know anything about any of the products.
客人上来以后，当然就是来之前会咨询我一些问题，我觉得很难为情，因为我答不上来。
So back then, there was no online and Google and all that fun stuff. There was something called books.
那个时候网络当然没有现在发达，没有 Google 什么的，我的能够依赖的对象只有书而已。
Yes, so I had to go get lots of books and start studying and reading the industry.
那我就就想尽办法拿了一堆书开始研读，然后就是要试着了解这个产业。
And as I started learning and working the store, something very, very special happened.
那当我正在非常努力的研究要怎么样把店经营好的时候，一个很特别的事情发生了。
I had a family that came into the store and was asking me lots of questions about products and how can I help them with needs.
那我这时候有一个家人进到我的店里面来，问我一个问题，然后问我要怎么样可以帮助他。
I remember spending approximately 1 hour talking to them about what I can offer them, how it would work, and how it would improve their lives.
记得我花了1个小时跟他讲，我可以提供怎么样的帮助，可以怎么样帮助他改善他的状况。
So they bought a few products and they left.
那我们就买了几个商品以后就离开了。
Few weeks later, this family comes back to the store.
那几个周过了之后呢，这个家人又回到店里面来。
At that moment, they were giving me unstoppable thank yous because I was able to help them feel better.
那个时候呢，他们来到店里面以后，就一直的谢谢我，不断的跟我道谢，说我怎么样如何帮助了他们。
For me, it was the biggest reward anybody can ever feel.
那对我来说，那样子的被人道谢的感觉，对我来说是最大的回馈，是我前所未有体会到的。
I felt more than anything money can make you feel.
我感受到任何就是这份喜悦感，是更胜于任何金钱的方面的成就。
I felt empowered and I felt responsible.
我就觉得我被注满能量，而且我是对这个家人是有责任的。
And from this moment, I decided to dive into the industry and practice and study and learn about everything about the industry and human anatomy and physiology.
所以从这个时刻开始，我就决定要潜心研究这个产业，然后要非常努力的练习跟研读。那我就开始看解剖学啊，还有一些生理学、物理学这些学科。
It was never a job for me. It was my passion. I wanted more people. I was hungry for more people to come back so I can help them and change their lives.
那它对我来说，其实不只是工作一份工作，它对我来说也象征着我的热情。我希望透过做这样的事情，可以改变别人。
As this was my food and my energy, is there positive improvement in their health?
改善别人生活，帮助别人，就成为我的能量和养分来源。
A few years later, I got into product manufacturing.
那过了几年以后呢，我就实际投入到产品的研发、制造上面。
In a large industry with hundreds of thousands of products, it can get very confusing.
那其实这是一个很大的产业，每年都有成千上百的新产品在市面上。
People go to stores out there and they look at products and they don't know what to do, they don't know what they're good, they don't know what's bad, they don't know who to trust.
那大家到店里面来，到市场上来，就会觉得很困惑，不晓得该相信什么，不晓得哪些是好，哪些是坏的。
So the industry is not regulated enough at the time.
因为当时那个产业还并没有被规范管制得很好。
And there was so much bad news about some of the biggest companies out there that they're not putting in the product what they actually claim is in the label.
那这还有一些负面的新闻，有一些大公司其实他们的标示都没有标示清楚，实际上他们产品里面有什么东西。
So I felt offended and I felt ashamed.
那我就觉得我替这些公司觉得很丢脸，我觉得很不好受。
And I wanted to take things into my own hands.
那我想要把事情拿回来我的主掌权。
So I had just a little bit of money.
但是我那时候资金很少。
And I decided to start putting together my first product.
但是我还是决定要倾尽我所有的资源来投入我这个第一个产品中。
And once I entered the world of manufacturing 25 years ago, I learned so much.
那当25年前我开始投入制造产品上面，我学到了很多事情。
And I learned that there's so much difference in quality between the ingredients in the products that you guys put in your bodies.
我发现大家摄取到体内的这个产品还有成分，其实它们的品质上面是很参差的。
So I was very, very confused.
那我也觉得很困惑。
How do I choose?
我要怎么样从中选择呢？
And overnight, it dawned on me that it's actually very, very simple. Why don't I try the best, most expensive ingredients I can buy to put in these products?
那经过一个晚上的思考，我顿悟了。那我干嘛？我何不就是取得最好的、最贵的成分来生产呢？
And I learned very, very quickly from how awesome the product was, and that people loved it so much, and everybody was coming back and telling me how their health actually improved.
那我很快的得到回应哦，就是很多人得到这个产品以后，使用过后就回来告诉我说他们怎么样被改善，然后他们就不断回头来找我。
And I learned very quickly, never, ever to compromise with the quality of product and ingredients that we put in our bodies.
那我也学到了，就是绝对不要向产品的品质或是成分去妥协。我们就是摄取到我们体内的东西，一定要非常注重它的品质跟它的成分。
As we are here on this planet for only a few years, and our bodies are our temples.
那我们在这个世界上也不过生活几年的时间，那我们的身体就是我们非常重要的一个核心，我们的中心。
My product line grew very quickly, from 1 to 400 in just a few years.
所以我的产品线扩展得很快，从1项到400项，在短短几年内。
People loved how they felt on the product.
大家都爱上了，就是从这个产品上体会到的感觉。
I felt honored, and I was on a mission.
我觉得很荣幸，那我也觉得我身上背的这个是一个很重要的责任。
And the mission was never to compromise for quality, for your health.
那这个责任就是在面对健康的时候，绝对不要向产品的品质去妥协。
A few years later, in 2001, 20 years ago exactly,
那过了几年后，来到了2001年，也就是20年前，
the product SomaDerm was born.
这个 SomaDerm 就此诞生。
Yeah. How many of you actually like SomaDerm?
我们有多少人是真的非常喜欢 SomaDerm 的？举手吧。
Okay. How many of you actually love SomaDerm?
那你们多少人是非常爱 SomaDerm 的？可以举个手吗？
Alright, let's go back 20 years. I formulated this product.
那我们又拉回刚才讲的20年前，我就是研发出这个产品的配方。
For people that I love and care about, my actual friends.
那我当初会调配这个配方，是为了我真正关爱、关心的人，像是我的朋友、家人。
I had so many very good friends of mine that used products that were unsafe and they weren't feeling very good at all.
那我那时候有一些朋友，他们使用的产品是不安全的，然后他们使用的感觉也不大好。
And I felt obligated as they come to me, to my store, asking me to give them something to make them feel better.
那他们来到我的店里面说，可不可以给我一些让我感觉比较好的东西的时候，我觉得我对他们必须要有责任感。
I was shocked to see young men that look great, but they feel miserable.
那个时候，我看到很多年轻人，他们明明很年轻，可是我却在他们脸上看到很糟糕的那种表情。
So this is when I introduced them, to make SomaDerm for them, and I actually started handing them out this amazing product.
那就是我开始让他们介绍SomaDerm，那我也请他们实际就是帮我介绍SomaDerm。
And I remember one of my best friends, after he came back to me, less than 2 weeks after, he finished the whole jar back then.
那我还记得我当时最好的一个朋友呢，他使用SomaDerm2个星期后回来，他把整罐都使用完了。
And he started listening to me all of the benefits that he received from SomaDerm.
那他就开始列举出就是 SomaDerm 给他带来的益处。
And he told me, hey, can I buy 6 bottles? And he bought 6 bottles and he left.
那他问我说，可不可以一次买6罐？他就真的跟我买了6罐，他就离开了。
1 month later, he comes back with 5 new people.
那1个月后他又回来了，这次带了5个新的人。
And he gives me more amazing stories from these amazing people. And they asked to buy 12 bottles each. And I sold them the bottles and they left.
那他们就继续跟我分享，就是SomaDerm很多很惊奇的故事。然后呢，他们1个人又跟我买了12罐，然后我也给他们这个数量，然后他们就走了。
One by one, I spent time with every single person, educating them about this unbelievable and amazing product.
那我就一个接一个，非常仔细的跟他们教他们，就是认识这个产品。
One by one, the people came back and called me, and they gave me their amazing testimonials on this amazing product.
那他们一个一个也回来了，他们都打电话给我，或是自己告诉我说，这些就是他们见证了这个产品给他们带来的帮助。
With zero money and zero marketing, the company started growing little by little.
那我的行销预算是0，完全没有花任何钱行销，但是这个公司就不断的在成长扩大。
Then I started seeing people I've never met before that hear about the products from my clients, sharing it with them.
那我就开始有一些我本来不认识的人来找我了。那他们来找我是因为我的之前的客户跟他们分享SomaDerm的故事。
Then business owners started coming to me and asking me if they can sell the product.
然后有一些企业主，有一些就是其他的药局老板也跑来问我说，可不可以卖我们的产品。
Then gym owners started coming to me and asking me if they can sell the product and asking me about the product more and more.
然后健身房的老板也跑来找我了，问我可不可以卖我们家的产品，然后也把我们家的产品分享出去。
then chiropractors and health practitioners started coming to me and asking me, what is this product? Why is it so good? I want to know about it. I want to be able to share it with my people.
那甚至开始有医疗从业人员会跑来找我了，他们也开始问这个产品的事，然后也想把它分享出去。
Little by little, over 17 years, SomaDerm paved its way to where you are sitting today, right here in Taiwan.
那就这样一点一滴的17年过去了，SomaDerm就成就了这条路，就是通往现在大家在做的这个地方。
Only by people sharing their stories.
唯有透过大家不断分享出你们自己见证的故事，
And only by people sharing their testimonials and amazing results.
还有单靠着大家分享出对于SomaDerm的见证。
So about 3.5 years ago, our current master distributor in the United States communicated with me.
那大概在3年半以前，我们在美国的这个经销商，他跑来跟我沟通一件事情。
And he said, Alexy, me and my wife heard about your product from one of our friends in California, and they sent us the product that we've been using it for a few months, and we feel amazing.
他就说 Alexy 啊，我跟我的太太在加州啊使用你的产品后，我觉得好不可思议哦。
He said, would you mind please jump on a 10-minute phone call where I just ask you a few questions about SomaDerm, how it works and what it does?
他说你可不可以有空跟我讲一个10分钟的电话，那告诉我SomaDerm它是跟我解释一下它怎么运作的。
So I got on the phone, he asked me questions, I answered the question, in exactly 10, 12 minutes, and the call ended.
那我就真的跟他讲了大概10到15分钟的电话吧，没有很久，然后我们就结束了这段对话。
Right after the call ended, the website exploded with orders and started pinging order after order after order for months. Hundreds of orders, hundreds of orders.
那我们才刚挂上电话，这个网站的流量忽然就爆炸了，就是接到非常非常多人来订购，然后就在几个月内卖出好几百套、好几百罐。
So in about 3 months, I get another phone call from that same person asking me to get back on that phone call for a few minutes.
那3个月后，我又接到同一个人，他又是在问我说，可不可以我们再通话一次？
And I did. And what an amazing 10 minutes it was.
那我也确实跟他通话了，但那10分钟也是非常神奇的10分钟。
As I got on the phone and I started listening to stories and testimonials and what the product did to people I have never ever seen or met before, to people all over the country.
那在那10分钟呢，我就听到了各式各样的故事，还有见证。那这些人大部分都是我从来没有见过的，是遍布全国的人。
I felt humbled and appreciated, and I was crying like a little baby during the whole call.
那我感到很谦卑，我觉得很感恩，然后在通话的时候忍不住感动到哭了，就是哭得像个小孩。
I felt this amazing energy come through my body. And I felt the same purpose I felt 30 years ago today. But now, it had a different, stronger meaning. And I can touch more lives, easier and quicker.
那个时候感到我全身充满了能量，那就是带我回到30年前我刚投入这个产业时候的那个使命感。但是有一个不一样的地方是我感觉到这股能量以更快的速度，更多的能量散布出去了。
I felt that by sharing the story with amazing people, and amazing people share the story with their loved ones, the message can be passed on in an unbelievable way.
我发现就是和很棒的人分享这些很棒的故事，特别是你所关爱的人，那这些讯息会以不可思议的速度和方式继续传播出去。
So I decided from this moment to start building this amazing company of New Your Life.
所以就是从那个时候，我决定了要建造就是 New Life 这家公司。
And I decided to reward the amazing people for sharing their amazing stories that they have about this amazing product.
我就决定要透过公司来奖励这些非常棒的人们，分享非常棒的故事，就是透过 New Life。
I never expected what was going to come next.
我几乎是可以说是从来没有预想接下来会发生什么事情。
I started in a little office, not more than 140 square meters, a small 10 by 10 office, square feet.
我刚开始的那个办公室非常小，那就140平方米而已。
I had a few thousand bottles on the shelf behind me, and I had 3 other people helping me. 3.
我就是只有大概3个同事一起帮我做，然后房间里面大概就只摆个几千瓶的产品而已。
So, right when we opened the doors, we turned on the website.
那当我们打开门，然后把网站架置好了以后呢，
The bottles started flying out.
那这些产品就开始不断的销售而空。
So I was packaging boxes and putting product in them.
那我那时候就是在包装这些产品。
I was doing calls all day long.
我整天都在打电话。
I was writing checks all day long.
整天都在写支票。
I didn't have time to breathe.
我甚至连呼吸的时间都没有了。
But it was the best, most amazing feeling I have ever had.
这是我前所未有感觉最棒的时刻。
How can I not be committed to this for the rest of my life?
有了这样的志业，我接下来余生如何不去投入它呢？我就是接下来都决定要好好的投入它。
And the testimonials are coming in by the hundreds into my messenger, and people I've never met anywhere are giving me amazing stories on what the product did to change their lives.
各式各样无数的见证呢，就透过我的 Messenger 不断的传到我这边来，是我从未谋面的人从世界各地传过来的。
So we ran into, those 4 people, ran into every problem you can ever imagine in any company can ever run into.
那当然就是在这个经营公司的时候，我们也会遇到问题，就是大家都会常见到的问题。
But I was on a mission.
但是我有这份使命感。
And my mission is to change not a few people's lives, is to go everywhere and be able to have the reach to change everybody's life.
我的使命感就是不是只有改变一小群人而已，是要改变非常非常多的人，在我能力所及可以触及到的人。
I was hungry and I continue to be hungry, and I feed off of these amazing stories and amazing testimonials that you guys give me.
在这方面我可以说是很饥渴的，我不会轻易的满足。我希望听到更多的故事，更多的见证，来喂养我。
Out of this tiny office, we did $59 million in the first year.
那在第1年以后，我们就得到了$5900的收入。
In the second year,
第2年的时候，
we did over 120.
我们得到了$1.2000000。
And I never. Yes, right? Come on. And today, a little over 3 years, we have exceeded $500 million in sales.
哇，今天3年后呢，大家猜猜看我们的数字来到多少？$500 million，5亿元。
That doesn't matter. This is not even a big deal.
但其实这些数字不重要。
What matters is that you people made $280 million in the same amount of time.
在重要的是有2亿8千万是由你们所创造出来的。
And that doesn't even matter.
但甚至连这个2亿8千万的数字也不是那么重要。
What matters even more is the fact that I still get testimonials and stories about New Life from almost every country around the globe.
我觉得最重要的是，直到时至今日，我还是从世界不同的国家不断的听到激励人心的这些分享故事，还有见证。
My mission was to get over every challenge and crush it to make a successful opportunity for you to come in and succeed by sharing this product and changing one person's life.
那我的使命呢，仍然就还是要接下不同的挑战，那可以帮助你们加入，然后帮助大家成功，把更多美好的感觉还有经验带给别人，去改善别人。
Let me tell you just a little bit about SomaDerm and how special it is.
那我跟大家分享一点关于 SomaDerm 的事情，还有多特别。
SomaDerm is 20 years old, changing lives and same stories from back then until this very minute.
SomaDerm 已经20岁了，这20年来，他不断的改变人，从20年前开始到现在这个时刻，他都不断的改变人。
Yeah. You see? So SomaDerm has the highest quality ingredients anybody can ever buy.
SomaDerm 有的最高的品质跟成分是任何人都没有想象过可以得到的。
SomaDerm actually has the best botanical compound anybody has ever witnessed.
SomaDerm 有着最佳的草本的复合物，是大家前所未有可以看得到的。
SomaDerm is registered with the United States FDA.
SomaDerm 在美国的食药管理局里面是有注册的。
SomaDerm is not a secret.
SomaDerm 不是一个秘密，
SomaDerm is a lifestyle.
它是一种生活形态。
SomaDerm sold over 5 million bottles in the last 3 years.
在过去3年内 ，SomaDerm 卖出了500万瓶。
Yeah. SomaDerm got thousands and thousands of people together.
SomaDerm 凝聚了成千上万的人们。
SomaDerm changed so many lives.
SomaDerm 改变了许多人的生命。
SomaDerm improved your health, and SomaDerm rewarded the people that shared the stories.
SomaDerm 改善了你的健康，那 SomaDerm 也奖励那些把好东西分享出去的人们。
So after witnessing some of the amazing talent in the last few weeks, right here in this beautiful country,
所以在这个美丽的岛上，在我见证了过去这几周，我见证了就是 SomaDerm 它的力量以后，
I came here to share with you the story, so you're able to share it with people you love, you care about, and new people you're going to be meeting and changing their lives as well.
我就决定要来到今天现场跟大家分享 SomaDerm 的故事。那也希望大家继续把这些故事分享出去，可能是跟你爱的人，或是你接下来会认识的人。
And after I felt the energy and the power and the talent in this room right here,
我可以感受到在场所有人的能量和天赋。
that 2-week quarantine felt like nothing.
让我觉得隔离也不算什么了。
I will do 1 year quarantine for you.
为了你们，要我1年隔离都没有关系。
For you,
为了你们，
I will work the rest of my life, bringing you better and better,
为了你们，
more and more.
我会倾注我的余生来投入，来奉献给大家，让大家变得更好。
Amazing products
了不起的产品，
that you can use and share with everybody you know and everybody you want to meet.
大家可以把它分享给你任何认识的人，还有你接下来会认识的人知道，
To improve your health and to feel rewarded.
可以同时改善你的健康，然后你也会受到回馈，
To improve your wealth and feel fortunate.
那同时增进你的财富，以及让你感觉到身心灵的富裕。
To give back, to lead by example, and to be the change.
那就是各位就是会成为激励他人、改变的榜样。
Again, I love you. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for having me.
我爱大家，我来这边就是为了你们，谢谢大家。
Thank you.